are you doing? Self-awareness starts with knowing what you are doing. It is surprising how easily we follow rules, tradition, advice without ever asking, what is the reason? Harvard did a study on 5,000 people, and only 10 to 15% were aware of what they were hearing, what they were seeing, what they were saying, what they were doing, what they were considering. Oh, yes, it's that deep. Self awareness is not a destination, it is a constant pursuit of learning the self. We never really reach a point where we're like, oh, yeah, I got it. When you think you got it, that's when you don't got it. That's when you're back at square one. This is the never ending journey. We cannot fool ourselves to think that once things are going well, that we have it figured out. When things are going well is when you should, if anything, keep on that consistency. It's like cleaning your house. Like, you should not wait until your house is dirty for you to clean your house. When the house is maintained clean and organized, it is much easier to keep up the maintenance. But if you let it clutter up and whatnot, it's going to take you hours. As we keep growing, new levels to achieve will humble us. There's always something new to learn about yourself. That's why we really encourage for people to do new things, because you never know what's that next meal that's going to be your favorite meal. You never know where's going to be that next favorite spot. It's just going to new places, changing up the schedule, doing things that you do in the nighttime and the daytime, and vice versa. Experiencing life as if you're changing clothes. I think the biggest fuel to self-awareness is being open to new ideas. Whenever I was little, my parents would always offer me new food, and I would just be so happy with like my tortilla, beans, and ham and cheese. They call it a sincronizada. And that's all I would really need. Like, I did not need anything else. Maybe eggs. Or what was that other crazy thing I had? Rice and bananas. And whenever a new food would present itself to the table, my parents would always be like, William, you don't know if you like it if you haven't had it. But in my childhood, I was like, no, I know I don't like it. And most of the times, maybe I didn't like it. And I'm very glad in such an indirect way they were pouring onto me as a child. And it's not just with food, with anything that you do, with a new color that you wear, maybe you're wearing different fashion. Maybe you never wear shorts. Maybe you never wear jeans. Maybe you never wear this or that. It is more than anything. You're not going to force yourself to now, okay, I have to like this now. It is about, for that moment, for that experience, you are now introducing yourself to something new, something that's out of the normal for you. And this is going to help you understand yourself more. Experiencing these new things is like unlocking new areas of the map that you haven't roamed around yet. And in this new area of the map, you might find treasures and mentalities and friends and just things that you would have never really done if you would have never just took a step out. Here at Bamboo, we encourage young people to become self-aware, to find or elevate communities. And to do that, we believe it starts with the self. We make our own unique sense. So let's be careful how beautifully we describe the burning room. The sense we make of the emotion is what we call the feeling. We as humans always want to label things. When it comes to self-awareness, one must observe their actions, their thoughts, their emotions without judging ourselves as to why we are experiencing this. A strong opinion about yourself can distort what's happening. We can so easily justify for the worst, when in reality, we almost have to become third person. And this comes with being very truthful to yourself. Things that you probably don't want to admit, but that's what self-awareness is. Taking in the good, the bad, and the ugly, and appreciating who you are as a human being, not a human bin. See, that's the beauty about self-awareness. It's that, okay, I am at this point in place right now, but I have the ability to move elsewhere. When self awareness is practiced, we have an answer before a decision comes. In the heat of the moment, it is so easy to persuade yourself to take that instant gratification, whatever obstacle you're going through, or maybe an amazing opportunity. In that moment, it is so magnified that if you don't have these core values in place, you can make a decision based off excitement or fear. It is such a relief when you have a conversation with yourself prior anything happening about what you're going to do. The best moment to make a decision is when you don't need to make a decision. That's what a core value is. It's already mentally and hopefully written down that you only accept these things in your life, that you don't let these things slide. So whenever they do arise, you know exactly how to move. Taking responsibility for your own actions when things are going amazing, it's your fault. And when things are going downhill, it is your fault. By taking responsibility, we take ownership of what is happening next. When life starts acting up, we grab it and we point it towards a direction that we know, or at least we hope so, because we prior had already thought about this. Point it to the direction that is best suitable. It is amazing to have your own opinion, but we must be open to new ideas. We don't have it all figured out, ever. When we stumble across a new mindset, someone's perspective that's completely the opposite of what we've always thought our whole life, we should not close up. We should understand, why is this person thinking differently, and not in a way to judge them, not in a way to, oh, I'm gonna tell you the right way once you're done talking. More than anything is having that humility to just put yourself in their shoes and understand why that to them, it's the truth. You might learn something amazing, and sometimes that's not the case. And I'm gonna say it again, nobody has it figured out. To everyone, their truth is their truth. In their world, they're right.